Welcome to the Sales Influence Podcast, where we talk about finding the why in how people buy. I'm your host, Victor Antonio. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here to lend me your ears. Today I want to talk about selling something for free. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? What a title. Selling something for free. What does that mean? Well, here's the deal. Keep this in mind. This ought to mess you up a little bit. Too often we want to give away something for free. Give away something for free. But here's the reality. You can give something away for free, but that doesn't mean people are going to want it or accept it. It still requires you to make an offer. In other words, you still have to position something for free. You have to make it enticing enough for them to say, yes, I want to buy. Keep in mind that, even though selling something for free doesn't seem like a transaction, it is a transaction. Again, and maybe you're not going to get money there and then, but the goal is if I give you something for free, maybe down the road, I'll make money off of you, if I can put it that way. But it's hard to give away something for free. Why? Prospects have many options. They don't need what you have to offer. Think about it. Sometimes when you want to give away something for free, the client goes, I could get that anywhere. Why should I take it from you? Isn't that interesting? You got to sell free because giving it for free doesn't guarantee that people will accept it. Also, when you offer something for free, people get suspicious. Like, why are you giving that away for free? What are you wanting from me? So there's that resistance. Or if it's free, it must not have any value. So customers, again, a prospect can look at your free stuff and go, one, I don't really need to accept that because I can get that somewhere else. Two, they might be suspicious. And number three, if you're giving it away for free, it might not be valuable at all. So why do I want it? Let me give you an example of giving away something for free that you can't give away for free. But if you learn how to sell the free, you'll give it away. Here's what I mean. I know that was a mind bender. Newsletters. We all have newsletters, right? If you have your own website, you're a company or let's say a speaker, consultant, coach, whatever it may be, you have newsletters. And you're always offering these newsletters up for free. All you got to do is give me your email. That's the only price you have to pay. It's free. But yet, the majority of websites have a hard time converting 2% of the people that come to their website to actually sign up for something free. Why? Because they can go anywhere for that content. That's their perceived value. I can get this anywhere, Victor. Why do I need to get it here? And if you're giving it away for free, this newsletter, is it really worth anything? Again, they see no value, so you have to sell free. Perfect example. So, how do you sell free? Instead of just saying, hey, sign up for my newsletter, yes, it's got great content, you'll love it, right? That's what a lot of people do. I've learned that you have to sell free. You have to frame the free in such a way that it provides real value. So here's how I do it. I'm just sharing a strategy. Here it goes. I often frame a freebie by first talking about the 1% rule. The 1% rule means that if you increase your ability to sell every day by 1%, within 72 days, you'll be at 2x. Right? Within 232 days, I believe you'll be at 10x. By the end of the year, you'll be at 37x, right? You'll be able to really grow. That's the power of the compound effect. 1% every day compounds over time. And we love the compound effect. And I get the audience to agree with that. And then how many of you would like to learn how to increase your sales using the compound effect? Almost every time, people just raise their hand. What if you can increase your sales by 1% every day? What do you think the majority of people would look at me and say, yeah, that's me, Victor. So how many of you would be willing to dedicate 10 minutes of your time every day to increase your sales by 1% every day? Can I see your hands? Now, I'm asking for a time commitment here. How many of you are willing to dedicate 10 minutes a day to have that type of exponential growth? And people go, how many of you would like to know how to do that? And people are going to say, me, Victor. Well, here's what I want you to do. Take out your pen and paper and write this down. Sales Influence Podcast. There it is. These are 5 to 10 minute snippets of sales information that if you were to implement these strategies, utilize them as part of your sales process every day. Over the next 72 days, you're going to see a growth in your business. You're also going to see over the next year exponential growth. So write this down, Sales Influence Podcast. Now, let me step back from that example. What I did was I could stand from the front of the stage, which I've done, and said, hey, sign up for my Sales Influence Podcast. And I'm telling you right now, maybe 10, 15% of the people actually start writing stuff down. The actual name of the podcast. But when I shifted to framing the conversation first, using the 1% rule, growing 1% every day, asking the commitment question, do you want to grow at 1% every day? Yes, I do, Victor. Can you dedicate just 10 minutes or less a day? Yes, I can, Victor. Well, then write this down. And I've seen my numbers shift from 10 to 15% when I look at an audience to people writing down to more than half. I would put it at 60, maybe 70% of the people actually write it down. The fact that I can go from 10 to 60, or let's say 15 to 70, to write it down, that is an improvement. That is how you sell the free stuff. So think about something you give away for free today. How can you frame it in such a way that you just don't say, hey, I'm offering this for free, here you go. No, frame it, give them value, give them context, create that perceived contextual value that makes them want to say, you know what, I want to be part of that. I want to grow at 1%. I can dedicate 10 minutes or less a day. I want that. What is it, Victor? It is a Sales Influence Podcast. And ask yourself, next time you're going to give away something for free, how are you going to frame that presentation or that conversation so people are more likely to say, yes, I'm in, versus, okay, great, I'll just write it down, or maybe I'll think about it. Again, think about this and let me know what you think about this strategy. Give me some feedback. You know where to leave it, on iTunes, Stitcher, or YouTube. Let me know what you think. Always do appreciate it. And for those of you who haven't checked out the SalesVelocityAcademy.com, check it out. New courses growing every day. If you want to sell more faster, go to SalesVelocityAcademy.com. Lastly, I want to thank you for listening. This is Victor Antonio, always reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care. Hi, I'm Victor Antonio. I'm an author, sales trainer, and keynote speaker. I'm often asked, what makes a great speaker? Is it someone who delivers real content that the audience can use? Is it someone who engages the audience so they're part of the learning experience? Or is it someone who can motivate an audience to push them beyond their comfort zone and discover new abilities? The answer is yes. But the most important thing to remember is that I'm not there to look good. I'm there to make my client look good. Simply put, it's never about me, and it's always about them.